Bonjour, bonjour, on se retrouve pour la suite de notre carrière, toujours chez les Ravens. Allez, on va attaquer la semaine numéro 10. Il a été nommé joueur offensif de la semaine, sympa. Allez, prochain match. Les Vikings du Minnesota.
Snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys establishing themselves amongst the league's best. 7-1 here through the first 8 games. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys ready for what could be a tough one and perhaps a playoff preview come January.
Bon, deux équipes qui aiment bien le violet, visiblement. On récupère.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list.
Bravo la défense.
In the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on the first or second seed come playoff time.
The first down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
5-yard gain brings up second down.
He'll drop to throw.
Je me suis fait défoncer, hein.
That's Henry. And he's got this down to the 35.
Complete to Derrick Henry. A gain of 13 yards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And the Raven first down.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he gets it down.
On avance.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 3. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown.
On ouvre le score.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Encore une fois, je me suis fait malmener, hein.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that every...
Is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more.
On récupère de nouveau avant qu'il marque.
Including the touchdown pass, as they'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. Now he's loose at the 40. Rashad Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman taking it in. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Second carton. Toujours pas de point de prix, tant mieux.
Jet sweep to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these
Un point sur les blessés.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school.
Bon, on n'a pas avancé d'un iota alors. Hein. On va essayer quelque chose de plus pénétrant. Yes, c'est passé. Oh. Oh là là. Magnifique. Hein.
Touchdown on the year, and the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, I gotta say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14.
C'est nouveau une belle passe. Bah, ils font la gueule, hein, les porteurs des Vikings.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They gotta start playing better assignment football and start getting guys
Il l'a chopé avant la ligne. Une jolie course.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And they're into the end zone. It's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Est-ce que j'ai été trop avancé, non? Bah attendez. Ouais, c'est pas moi qui choisis. Forcément, ils ont pas choisi le touchdown, c'est des malins. J'avais le sentiment d'avoir potentiellement... Oh putain. J'avais le sentiment d'être un petit peu trop avancé.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's
On va
done
assurer.
throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the
Bon.
year. He's got to be thinking to
Finalement.
himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he looked and
Oh,
threw. And he's going to be swallowed.
ça m'agace, on mec se pète la gueule comme un con.
Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how
On peut nous
about
montrer le
last
ralenti,
week's
hein,
six
parce que
sacks?
c'est...
Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone.
On est dedans.
Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half
C'est
lead.
pas gagné, hein.
Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot.
Bon, bravo à la défense qui laisse rien passer depuis le début, hein. Ça aide.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways.
Pas prendre de risques, hein. Pas envie de prendre un point à 12 secondes de la fin.
Their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. So halftime.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Par contre, c'est quand même mal codé leur truc, hein. Les mecs qui parlaient, et puis il y a l'autre qui s'est mis à parler en même temps. C'était un peu le merdier.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Steps away to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And the Raven first down.
On avance, on avance.
A weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Get him, get him. 70-10 more.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Il est passé, hein.
Underneath to Henry.
Il est passé.
The drive continues. It's a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Inside handoff. And he'll fight forward maybe to...
Il est pas passé.
But that's all. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Ça va ça. Allez là 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 là. Non, il va être bloqué. Non.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Ah, on me donne l'opportunité de... On remet une pièce dans la machine. Il faut que ça passe, allez. Yes. Oh, et puis il va aller au bout. Ouais. Ah bah dis donc là. Bravo le coach, hein. Il nous a fait confiance.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Décidément, il n'y a rien qui va rentrer.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
J'ai eu peur qu'il a... Il l'a relâché? J'ai pas compris. Hein.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. He'll look to throw.
Lâche là-bas. Hein. C'est passé. Approche de l'embut. C'est pour nous.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him.
Oh bah dis donc. Je pense qu'ils ont dû la récupérer au dernier moment là. À mon avis par contre on est en bout de terrain donc c'est hyper risqué. Je vais pas prendre de risques.
Eric Wilson able to make the tackle.
2 minutes warning.
Brings up second down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football.
On va continuer à avancer gentiment.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Henry again on second down.
On va pas avoir avancé beaucoup. Hein.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Powering his way
Time out ou pas?
and he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
A first down carry for Henry. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 138 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue.
Bon, ils vont pas marquer pendant ce match, hein. C'est rare, mais c'est ça. Le temps roule et c'est pour nous.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go! Rocco 80. Check out.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Fini.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Dernière tentative.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game.
Succès.
When you look at the stat sheet, you realize
À mon avis, c'est parce qu'ils n'ont pas marqué.
were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, that threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.
Une chose pas évidente, hein. On a perdu aucune balle lors de passe.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance
Il n'y a eu
to redeem
aucun point de
themselves
mis
next week at home
dans le dernier quart.
against the Chicago Bears.
On aurait pu forcer, mais j'avais pas envie de risquer de perdre le ballon, ça aurait été dommage. Alors, message aux médias.
The Ravens' game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There's been a lot of external talk about this team, and it's finally time that the players are asked about it.
C'est une compétence qu'on a débloquée la fois précédente. Et ben c'est bien. On va quand même pas trash talk opponent. Ah oui d'accord. Ouais, on regarde devant. On est en train de paver la route vers les playoffs. C'est bien déjà, il nous fait jouer. Après, il peut nous dire des gentillesses, le coach, mais... Ouais, on va renvoyer ça à l'équipe. Je vais éviter que je prenne des coups, que je perde la balle. Les deux nouveaux cités comme meilleur en attaque. On est constant. Bah, niveau entraînement, je vais continuer à... On peut se reposer plus ou moins violemment, mais quand je vois du orange, je me dis que j'ai intérêt à aménager ma monture. C'est quand même mieux. Sinon, j'aime bien faire quelques petites séances d'entraînement, mais là... Surtout quand on jouait pas des matchs entiers, c'est pas pénalisant, mais là, j'ai envie d'être à 100%. Les matchs peuvent être suffisamment durs pour... rencontrer les célébrités. Non, non. On reste focus sur l'objectif et la célébrité. On met ça de côté. Prochaine équipe à affronter, ça sera Cleveland, qui n'ont gagné que 3 matchs.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it will be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. He's got his defense firing on all cylinders right now. They're coming off a shutout victory their last time out. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to...
De nouveau à l'extérieur.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out by the man who played his college ball in the city of Orlando, the rookie from UCF.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around.
C'est pas loin de passer, hein.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Allez, ça va passer. Yes.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Play fake here on first down. That's complete. Zay Flowers.
Ouais, il avait un comité d'accueil, hein.
Right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Play action, no throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
facing second and short.
À un moment donné, il fallait se remettre dans l'axe. Hein.
But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got
Ouais,
all the yards he
poussé.
needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
On se rapproche.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. When you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation,
C'est quand même dommage de pas marquer. Hein.
the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Oh là là.
Trying to keep
Et là, ça devient compliqué là.
but he's going to go down in the backfield. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They're going to look to throw.
Allez.
So as they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Bravo.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
His 15th
Égalise.
touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. And they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
Pression est maintenue.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And some room to work. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Ravens.
19,
They go play action here on first down.
Oh. J'ai pas compris ce qu'il l'avait tombé. Hein.
And it brings up second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh là là. Pff. On est à quoi, 30 cm de la ligne?
Nice little gain.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches.
Ouais, là, ça serait bien que ça passe quand même. Hein. Oh là là, il m'a fait peur à partir un peu sur le côté comme ça.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, Baltimore.
Back to throw now on first down.
Merde.
His throw here is going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep.
Je comprends pas. Ils foncent droit dans le mec.
Trying to run inside, but not
Sensible. Tu vas à gauche, tu vas à droite, mais tu vas pas tout droit quoi.
gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking
Ah,
at a 3rd down. And as a
c'est pas bien.
defensive
Hein.
end, getting
Pas bien du tout.
swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive.
Wow.
They'll take it into the end zone
Eh ben,
for a Ravens touchdown.
pas gagné. Hein.
15 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Bon, il reste 3-17. Est-ce qu'ils vont réussir à revenir? Bien. 2 minutes.
And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He dumps it off for Henry.
Oh, le bulldozer.
So the completion good for 7 there.
Arrêtez.
And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. From the 21, here's second down and 2. He'll look to throw. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And a Raven first down.
They'll set up to throw. That escapes the sack. Gets by him, and now little
Je sors.
And he'll be taken
Merde, j'ai pas l'impression. Hein.
46-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Second down and inches. Forced out to his left. Big yard. There on the scramble, it gets him a first down.
On a quand même l'opportunité de... Donc c'est nous qui avons commencé à attaquer, ça serait bien quand même de remettre un de plus important si on veut marquer notre avance, sinon il peut revenir à égalité. Oh merde, oh putain. Ah, ça craint. Oh putain. Elle a intercepté. Non, j'ai eu peur. Hein. Ouais. Alors on a botté, on a quand même marqué 3 points, ça c'est bien. Et début de deuxième carton, troisième carton, notre défense a fait le job. Et déjà le fait d'avoir botté, d'avoir marqué 3 points, on n'est pas bien. Je pense qu'ils l'ont récupéré in extremis. Bien. Il nous reste 1 yard à parcourir. Bon là maintenant faut contrôler le match et le temps et pas perdre la balle bêtement.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Mon Kini qui va faire la gueule. Hein. Où il est passé?
his feet. Inside the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Là, au pire, on peut le prendre. Et si on le prend pas, c'est mieux.
Visitors offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Il est pas loin, hein.
They work with a 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. And he is into the end zone for a
Belle passe.
touchdown.
Batman.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. Henry running right. Shrugs him off to the 36-yard line. Stop there. These two teams met in Baltimore.
Le coach veut pas prendre de risque.
So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Lâche pas ta balle, hein.
That is a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Ah, c'était une connerie, hein.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Ils vont au bout, bravo. Bon, notre défense a quand même fait un très bon match. Hein. Reste 35 secondes.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
C'est bien, on a été constant.
The great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
Visiblement, le prochain match, on sera à la maison. Dans notre fief. Alors, on a gagné des points, ça c'est bien. Continuer d'améliorer globalement notre caractère. Notre agent, qu'est-ce qu'il va nous annoncer? Qu'on a encore l'attaquant de... Yes. Avec pour l'instant on n'a pas eu de contre-performance. On va voir avec un truc intermédiaire dans lequel est tourné. Parce que en faisant rien du tout, j'étais tout au vert.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready? Down. Set up. Hey, hunt.
Ah mais... Faut qu'il fait exprès de... aller au bout. C'est couillu mais c'est passé.
Ready. Take go.
Non, dommage.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Hunt, hunt. Let's go. Ready.
Oh.
Let's go now. Set up. Come on, set. Hunt.
Frustrant.
Ready. Here we go, set. Go.
Ça ira bien. Ouais, on n'est pas complètement rétabli, mais on est à peu près bien. Faudra voir, il y a peut-être encore un niveau intermédiaire. Là. Je préfère faire plaisir à mon pote. Alors, prochain match, c'est contre les Jets de New York.
Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens.
Notre gros piaf. Hein.
On the visiting sideline, Aaron Glenn, head coach of the Jets. These guys losers their last game.
5-5.
Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys with a crowd at their backs and things.
Eh bien, c'est eux qui attaquaient. Ils se sont fait contrer. Fallait que je fasse plaisir à mon pote Henri.
Everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Là, je pensais que lui avait touchdown, mais il s'est fait plaquer. Il nous coupe le ralenti, mais... Ouais, bah là... Franchement... Ouais. Bravo.
Was hybrid. The new age vocabulary, it's positionless, and you're seeing it across so many sports. When you've got an athlete, you just want to put him.
And he's gonna score.
Nice.
The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
C'est ça qu'on aime.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Ravens and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Play action on first down. Rolling out to his left.
Oh, putain, la relâche. Ça me fait reculer, cette connerie.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes
Oh yes.
create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a gain of 17 on that one.
On va pouvoir prendre un rythme où on assure un peu plus là.
You know, they call that
Une série aussi difficile.
you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Complete Derrick Henry. He's still going at the 30. And he is brought to a stop.
Bonsoir.
Plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 30. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. He's dropping back to throw. Throws off the lip, but
Elle a été touchée. Hein.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100%
Donc on,
completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be
Mais passé.
They'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To throw it on 1st down. This throw is cut.
Ouais, il est pas loin.
This one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, so he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find some.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown.
Bien cru que ça n'était pas passé. Hein.
The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this.
Toujours leur manie de couper le ralenti au moment où c'est le plus intéressant, mais bon.
Because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Vu que c'est eux qui ont commencé à attaquer pour l'instant, on est très bien parce que c'est nous qui allons attaquer en début de 3e quart-temps. Et on reprend la main. 3:36.
And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
He's going to throw this one. His pass is complete.
Elle est passée.
That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's
Ah, yeah.
nose, and comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Et
That was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, they just couldn't.
oh là là, je recule, ça m'agace, putain. Ah, c'est frustrant.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, third down. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it.
Ah, est-ce qu'il va me redonner la main ou pas? Pour le quatrième.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Ravens.
Ah, il me fait sortir. Ils vont peut-être taper, hein. On va voir si on tombe à 17. Ouais, 17-7. Ah, ils ont marqué.
Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with a two-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half.
Je sais pas si j'ai envie d'être agressif. On est loin en plus.
They go play action on first. Complete over the middle. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the... Now we're gonna get an offensive timeout. That's
Bon, on va le jouer jusqu'au bout, hein.
just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Back to pass on first and 10. Andrews has it. Working
Ouais, là on a bien fait.
and they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Le missile.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just...
Ravens are being led back out there.
À nous de commencer.
And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second down. The 25-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed to Flowers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Merde.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Derrick Henry.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw it again.
Putain,
Cut outright. It's
ça craint, hein.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long.
Waouh.
Gets it downfield. Target to Flowers.
C'est un peu tout ou rien là. Hein.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned
C'est pas loin l'autre. Hein.
scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll throw to begin this drive.
Comment il a essayé de me choper lui. Et y a personne. Y a personne.
Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
J'ai eu un peu peur quand même, hein.
Inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing from the gun here. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the Jets 36.
From the 36.
Il va c'est.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now.
Oh là. Il y a une mauvaise surprise là. Il est passé. Il est passé mais il manquait 1 mètre.
Carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Il va se taper un mur, hein. Mais on le tente. Il va se...
This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference. The coach.
Ça nous met une belle option pour la victoire là. Et en plus il marque pas.
They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
T'es fait cueillir. Hein.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Escapes out to the left. No one around. He's got space.
Ça a failli marcher, hein. De repiquer. Hein.
Even in today's NFL, where dual threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Working inside the red zone.
Non. Putain, personne s'est démarqué et on me... On s'est dessus. Blessure.
Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense gotta buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Flying down the middle with Henry. How about this?
On passe pas.
Get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Dropping back to throw. He's got it.
J'ai pas compris, il est passé, il est pas passé. Non, putain, ça se joue à rien. Hein. Bon, ils vont faire quoi? Ils vont botter. Allez, on tente le touchdown. T'as bien qui va réussir à se démarquer. Voilà. Oh, il la relâche, putain. Dommage, hein. Heureusement qu'on a de l'avance, sinon ça serait vraiment...
Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback.
C'est vraiment parce qu'ils avaient envie qu'on rejoue. Hein.
He reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well.
On va prendre de risques.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. In the state of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
Cheveux blancs. Bon, encore une fois, on s'est pas fait choper de ballon, même si une fois ça a été un peu limite. Hein. Par contre, c'est marrant parce que c'est validé pendant le match, mais là, à ce moment-là, on le voit, don't throw a single interception, c'est pas coché. Alors on a gagné un petit point qu'on va se mettre... On va se mettre là. Et je crois qu'il y a également au niveau des capacités, on a un nouveau slot. Voilà. Bien, on va s'arrêter là. Prochain épisode, prochain match, ce sera contre les Bengals de Cincinnati.